everyone. Welcome to Tennis 605. My name is Jesse Daw.
And I'm Carol McKee, and you're at This Week on the Courts.
Yeah, we're here at Huether Family Match Pointe today, and we have a lot going on today. We've got some Aberdeen and Sioux Falls and Brandon Valley junior team tennis matches going on.
A lot of excitement, a lot of activity. It's great to see all these young people and adults here enjoying tennis today.
Yeah, definitely. So it's a good day to play some tennis inside because it's kind of cloudy outside.
And it's going to be great visiting with some of these folks a little bit later in the show. I'm excited about that.
Definitely, yeah. So a lot of good tennis people in the building today.
Yeah, always growing the game.
Yeah.
So, you know, I was doing a little bit of research. As everyone out there knows and you know, my knowledge of tennis is based upon some college classes and a little bit of work on the courts myself. And I had to do a refresher about the scoring system.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And I realized I might not be the only person that needs that.
Yeah,
so can you share how the scoring system works?
Sure. Tennis scoring is a little bit different from other sports, and so the way that I like to explain it is that there are 4 levels of scoring. Okay. And the most basic level is points.
Points earned by?
Either the server or the receiver. Okay. If you're playing singles, or the serving team or the receiving team on doubles. Okay. So you play points. And you play points to earn a game.
Okay.
And so the points are, when you start off at 0, you know, if you and I were to play, it's 0-0. We also call that love. Okay? Love. Yeah. And then the first person to win 4 points generally, there's an exception here, but generally wins the game. And so
so after I score 4 points on you.
Right. It would be 15 love for the first one.
In my dream.
30, 40, and then the 4th point doesn't have a name. It's just called game.
Okay. 15, 30, 40,
game. Yep. Okay. So that's the 4th point is we win the game. Okay. But if we were to get to deuce to 40-40, that's known as deuce. Okay. From there, you have to win.
Anybody can win at that point.
Yeah, and you have to win 2 points in a row from deuce to win the game.
Oh, okay.
So if it was deuce and you were serving and you won the next point, the score would now be advantage into the server.
Okay.
And then I won the next point, it would go back to deuce. Okay. And then if I won the next point, it would now be out, advantage away from the server, or out to the receiver. And then if I won the next point on out, I'd win the game if I was the receiver.
Because you already had.
Because I had the add. Right. Yeah.
So that's how games can go on forever and ever and ever.
Exactly.
And there's a new movie coming out.
There is.
There's a comedy. We're going to have to do a little bit more research on that. It's a comedy, and I believe it is some of the folks from Saturday Night Live.
Oh, great. They're always funny.
It sounds like it's a deuce situation, and it's been going and going and going. I just had a little glimpse of it, so I'm looking forward to checking that out.
Okay, that sounds pretty cool. So that's game. So then you accumulate games to win a set.
Okay.
And most sets are the first 1 to 6 games.
1 to 6 games. So you can play up to 6 games?
Yeah, but you have to win by 2. So it could be 6-0, 6-1, 6-2, 6-3, 6-4. Okay. It could be 7-5. Or if it gets to 6-all, then you play a tiebreaker. Okay. So then it could be 7-6. Okay. Okay. And then, so that's the set.
That's the set.
And then you play sets to win a match. So most junior tournaments are 2 out of 3 sets.
Game, set, match. Point, game, set, match.
Right. Yep. So you play points to accumulate games.
You play games.
Games to win the set. And sets to win the match.
Okay.
So 4 levels of scoring.
How many sets are typically in a match?
For amateur tennis, it's typically 2 out of 3. Okay. Sometimes what they'll do is play 2 out of 3, but instead of the 3rd set, they'll play a super tiebreaker.
All right.
Okay.
Talking about that one.
But we have Wimbledon going on right now, and for men's Grand Slam, they typically play 3 out of 5 sets.
I was going to say, I thought that was 5 sets.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. 3 out of 5.
All right. So a good lesson. Well, and speaking of winning in tournament play, we had a great tournament out in Rapid City this last weekend.
Common Sense.
Yep. Black Hills Common Sense Open Junior Tournament. And I was able to find the results for that.
Oh, fantastic.
On the wonderful tennislink.usta.com.
Yes.
If you haven't been there, folks, you got to go check it out. I'm learning so much.
Yeah, you can find so much about different tournaments, upcoming tournaments, as well as past tournaments and the results.
Yeah. So let's share some of these results here on the boys 18 singles.
Yeah, it looks like Logan Barr defeated Chuck Tang in the final, 6-4, 6-3. That's a really close match right there. Yeah.
And in the consolation, Samuel Heckman defeated Elliot Hartwig.
Yes.
Now, I'm not sure, I think that was a withdrawal.
Due to injury.
By Elliot.
Yeah, so that's too bad.
That is too bad. Looks like he was able to play 1 match there.
Yeah.
And then going on to the boys 16 singles, Sam Dobbs over Will McDowell, 6'3", 6'2".
Yep. And in the consolation there, it was Andy Guyman over Graham Leonard, 6'1", 6'0".
Getting down to the boys 14 singles, Akshay Chowdhury came in, looked like he was ranked 2 in the tournament. He defeated top-ranked Michael Youssef. Now here's where I need your help. 6'1", 6'7", and then 6'4".
Right, so Akshay won the first set 6-1. The second set went to a tiebreaker, and Michael won that in a tiebreaker, and the tiebreaker score was 7-1. That's what the one in the parentheses there stands for. And then Akshay won the third set 6-4.
Okay.
So they played out the third set. If they had played a super tiebreaker instead, the score would have been 10-something.
Okay.
So they
played the set.
Yeah. So they played the set out.
Okay. In the consolation final, then Landon DeBoer defeated Ryan Warren, 6'1", 6'0".
Girls 18 singles, we have Jordan Kopfer. Is that how you say that, do you think?
I would think so.
Okay. Defeated Madison Fensky. Again, a 3-set match there. 6-4, 2-6, 6-4.
Well done, ladies. In the consolation, it was Ginger Valentine over Alicia Wademeyer.
Yeah,
6-0,
6-0. Yeah.
And then getting on down to the girls 16 singles, Kylie Mullaney.
Yeah, defeated Madeline Souk.
I'd say Madeline Souk, 6'1", 6'3".
Okay.
Kylie did come into the division with the top
number one seed. Yep. Yep.
On the consolation, it looks like it was Allison Brzezinski. Hope I got that right, Allison.
Abby Kellum.
Abby Kellum.
Yeah, 6'4", 6'3".
On the girls 14 singles then, Norianne Heinitz was
top seed,
and she defeated Ava Leonard, who was number 2.
Yep, 6'2", 6'1". And then Allison Iker defeated Ansley Scott.
Ansley or Ainsley?
I'm not sure.
You're
going with Ainsley? Okay, all right. 6'2", 6'0".
And then we get to the doubles.
The doubles, yes.
Your favorite thing.
I love playing doubles,
tennis.
Yeah, so Mason and Tang defeated Barr and Hartwig, 8-2. So we see a different score here in the doubles. Sometimes when the tournaments have, what they might do at the 18 level, or at the doubles, is play 8-game pro sets rather than 2 out of 3 sets. So then it's just 1 set to determine the match. And it's the first one to 8 games.
Okay.
So that's why the scores we see are a little bit different here.
Okay. Well, on the consolation side, on the boys 18 doubles, it was DeBoer and Heckman over Height and Wernsman, 8-2 as well. Boys 16 doubles.
Dobbs and McDowell defeated Chowdhury and Chan, 9-8. So there we see a tiebreaker coming in at 8-all.
Okay.
And with Dobbs and McDowell winning that tiebreaker, 7-0.
Okay.
So
consolation was Barr and Ellis, who defeated Lustin Raymond.
Yep, 8-5. Boys 14 doubles, it looks like DeBoer and Harris came away with the win. Oh, wait a minute. No. We had a round robin there, so sorry about that. Chowdhury and Youssef were the overall winners there for the boys 14 doubles.
Yep, they played DeBoer and Harris and Bobo and Greening.
Yep.
Or Grinny, I'm not sure on that one. Looked like they had quite a few in the boys 14 there. Then we go to the girls. Girls 18 doubles.
Yeah, so it looks like that was a round robin, but only 1 match was played, and it looks like Brower and Brower took home the title there.
Yeah, it looks like maybe Frankie and Valentine did not play.
Right, yep.
So. And the girls 16. Excuse me, girls 16 doubles, yes. Goebel and Kofer over Mullaney and Souk, 8-6.
8-6, close match there.
Yeah, in that final. Consolation.
Fensky and Wittenberg defeated Benson and Whitney, 8-3.
A lot of tennis there.
Yeah. And the 14 doubles, Brower and Leonard defeated Iker and Leifelt.
Oh, close one, 9-7.
9-7, that's a close match right there.
Really close. And then in the consolation for the 14 girls doubles, it was Daler and Barnard over Rohrback and Scott, 8-4.
Yep, and then we go to the singles. We had we got through the boys and girls 18s through 14s.
Yes, and then they always do the 12s separately.
Right, because they're using the different ball. So we saw Tigan's name come up at Madison last week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so yep, he came away with the win there, 6-3, 6-2 over James Youssef.
And James Youssef came in at
as the number one seed. Yep.
In the consolation, it was Oas Bagra, who defeated Gavin Schmidt, 6-1, 6-1.
Okay.
And girls 12 singles. Tiana Gu
Okay.
over Isabella Sioux, 6-1, 6-1. That's just how they came in seated as well.
Yeah, it is, yep. And then in the consolation final, Reagan Mullaney defeated Bridget Raymond, 6-2, 6-1.
And in the boys, 12 doubles. Oh, they had 12 doubles.
Yeah, it looks like they had a round robin again.
Okay.
And so Tang and Youssef came out on top, it looks like, with wins over Bagra and, how did you say?
I'd say Fingston.
Fingston, okay. And then also over Goldammer and Goldammer.
Okay. And then, let's see, the girls' 12 doubles.
It was a regular
It was regular.
Yep, and that was Mullaney and Souk over Dobbs and Wittenberg, 8-3 in the final.
And in the consolation on the girls' 12 doubles, it was Gu and Smith over Raymond and Wiedmeyer, 8-3.
All right.
So
a lot of good tennis.
A lot of good tennis out there. They had obviously drew a lot of players into the event.
That tends to be a pretty good tournament typically. A lot of players travel from around the state and the region to go play at the Common Sense Open. So.
Yeah. And as far as I could tell, it was the only tournament youth
tournament
all
I think
weekend.
So. Yeah, in South Dakota.
There weren't any adults either in South Dakota. So, so that's great tennis happened over the weekend in Rapid City at the Black Hills Common Sense Open Junior. Congratulations to all the winners and to everyone that participated.
Yeah, thanks for coming out and competing at the tournament. And you know, I think it takes all the entrants to have the tournament, and so you know, getting out there and playing and taking a chance is what it's really all about.
Yeah. And very inexpensive entry fees.
Yes.
For that event.
Yep.
So.
And you know, you get out there to the Black Hills and you have a bunch of tourist attractions and things like that too. So it can become a little bit of a vacation.
Yep. All kinds of things to do in the Black Hills.
Yeah.
Well, let's hear from some of our sponsors and then come back. We've got some people here we want to visit with.
We do. All right.
We'll be right back.
Bargain Bites has a huge supply of refurbished electronics. They're a Microsoft authorized refurbisher. Just look at this. Computers as low as $100 and a wide variety of electronics, all so affordable. Look at these deals. A Dell 4-core laptop, fully tested, only $200. A MacBook, fully tested and ready to go, only $200. Subscribe to the Bargain Bites YouTube channel and get all sorts of great tips from super technician Brendan. Bargain Bites, just east of the airport off Benson Road. Visit them today online at bargainbites.net.
Welcome back, everyone. We're here at Huether Family Match Point with This Week on the Courts in Tennis 605. Again, I'm Jesse with my co-host Carol.
Hi.
And we have a special guest with us today, JTT coach Jade Gundarson. So how are you doing today, Jade?
I'm doing good.
Good, good. What do you think of the event out here today so far?
It's a great event to get all the kids playing, so I think the facility is great to hold things like this.
All right.
So
yeah, how are your boys playing?
they're doing good. They're having fun, so getting some good matches in. So we just kind of want them to get out there and play tennis.
Exactly. Yeah. Enjoy the sport, right?
Yeah, right.
Feel like they're getting better. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is when you get to see if your coaching tips are not, right?
Right. It
So
is.
how do you're working with the boys during practices, right?
Yep.
So what do you typically find out from them what they want to work on, or like what's your plan as a coach?
Kind of go through the things, so we have a warm-up, and then if I see things that they need to work on through their matches, like, oh, today you guys need to work on some forehands. I saw you guys miss a lot of forehands in those matches, so.
No, you're just using that as an example, right?
Yeah,
opponents don't take this.
Just
an example.
Just an example. So if I see something that they need to work on, then we'll work on those things or weaknesses.
All right.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So how did you get involved? How did you become a tennis coach?
So I played high school tennis for Lincoln, and so like 4 years ago I got involved with the Sioux Falls Tennis Association, just like teaching lessons at the parks. So that's kind of how I got involved. So I taught lessons at the parks, and now I'm doing JTT too.
So is this your 4th year teaching with the Sioux Falls?
Yep,
Wow.
my 4th year.
That's great.
Yeah. So, but my first year doing JTT.
Okay.
And JTT stands for?
Junior team tennis. Yes.
And what age boys do you have here today?
Mostly high school boys, so anywhere from like a freshman to senior.
Okay.
Yeah. So U18.
Yeah, it's 18 under, and then a lot of tournaments, Carol, that we see, we report scores for 18s, 16s, 14s, 12s. In junior team tennis, they have an 18 and under division and 14 and under, and then 12s and 10s. So
learning the differences.
Yeah.
Yes.
So in JTT, you actually have anywhere 15 to 18-year-olds playing together.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
All right. Well, that would make sense, and that's the ages that you have here.
Yeah.
What do you like best about coaching?
Let's see. My favorite part would be to kind of see them improve. So like, one day we did tennis serving, like that we needed to practice serving, and I love watching them play their matches and see them improve their serving. So just like see how they progress throughout the game. So I really enjoy that.
Yeah, that's see that light go off and see them actually be able to put it into effect.
Yeah.
Now, do you ever get players together and watch games? For example, will you be watching any of the Wimbledon games? And doing game analysis?
I encourage them to like go watch it on their own, but we don't really get together as a team. But like, we all encourage them to like watch their teammates out while they're all playing, so kind of learn from each other.
I think there would be some good value in just doing that, and then doing some game analysis. And what are they doing well? What could they maybe have done differently?
Yeah. And sometimes we focus on that during practices too. Yeah.
Because it's good to learn to critique someone else first, and then you can critique your own performance.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Yeah. This is so. I've been, the boys are combining with the Aberdeen girls, and I've coached some of the Aberdeen girls because I moved down here from Aberdeen. But so we've been kind of getting the kids to get to know each other a little bit. But it seems like you have just a great relationship with the boys.
Yeah, it's great to see them kind of hang out and meet new people through JTT.
Yeah, awesome. And you have really easy-going manner with them. You have great interaction. You're not that hardcore coach.
No.
Get it in line here, kids.
No, the most important thing for them is to have fun and play tennis.
Great.
So.
Awesome.
And as a female coach, coaching boys, are there any special challenges for that?
I wouldn't say so. I grew up with two brothers, so I've always been around boys, so I kind of like that interaction, so it's nice to coach the boys.
I think that's something that in tennis, particularly with Andy Murray and some of his comments, to the media and to the press about having Emily Magera as a coach and saying, I don't, why is this such a big deal, for a male coach to have or for a male player to have a female coach. And, I think it happens maybe a little bit more in tennis than it does other sports.
Yeah, I think
it sure does.
Probably does. And the main thing is just having the respect of the players that you work with. It doesn't matter whether they're male or female, or you are male or female. It's having their respect and demonstrating to them that you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
They're learning from you. Hopefully they're going to be open, regardless of gender, to learn what there is to learn and move forward.
Right.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. I mean, if you're knowledgeable and you know how to interact and you can help them get better, and moreover, they know that you care about them. That you're committed to helping them. The time that you have with them, that you're committed to helping them try to improve and become the best they can be. Because I think, ultimately, that's what most people want to do. Is they want to get better and they want to have fun while they're playing. So
and there's that old saying that, especially with kids, before they care how much you know, they want to know how much you care.
Exactly.
And that really does make a difference.
Yeah, it does.
You build on that bond.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
This week on the courts, and best of luck. I know you still got some matches coming up here.
Yep, a few more here. So.
All right.
Well, thanks for taking a few minutes out to talk with us during our busy day.
Yeah.
So, all right, thanks, Jade.
We'll be right back.
Getting recruited by college coaches is more difficult every year. There are thousands of other athletes competing for your position. MyPlayerPage.com is the best place for athletes to showcase their personal and player information. Check us out today at MyPlayerPage.com. Any sport, any athlete, any state, any city, champions all.
Welcome back, folks, to This Week on the Courts. Carol McKee here, Jesse Daw, and we have a special guest with us, Coach William Trevillyan of Brandon Valley, coach and player. So now you're telling us you coach in JTT, right?
Coach JTT and then just play tennis with the Brandon people in general.
Okay. So who do you have here today?
I have Katie Wright over there.
We're going to be visiting with Katie in a little bit, I think.
Yep. And then I have a couple teams, a couple 18s teams, and like Chandler Harsted, Jared Waterbury, and
Eric.
Yeah, Eric Hansen. I think he left. Logan Hawkins, Joel Kosher. A few others.
Got a few here.
Yeah, quite a few. A lot more.
So what is your role today as coach? I mean, what you've taught them, you really can't get in the middle of the game. And
it's mainly make sure they have a plan when they go out on the court.
Okay.
Make sure they're having fun. That's the main thing about JTT. Make sure they're playing tennis.
And then
Doing a lot of that.
do you watch them and kind of give a little game analysis after their game?
Yeah, and between changeovers, I try to help them out, help them win.
So how is it for you? I mean, you're just coming off your senior season, you know, as the #1 player for Brandon Valley, and to kind of switch gears here in the summertime and become a coach. What's that like for you, and how's it different?
It's actually quite enjoyable, because I guess I'm not somebody who likes competition, so just not have to worry about being in shape and necessarily at the top of my game for tennis.
Yeah.
It's nice to just be able to go teach and like enjoy having fun, being out on the court, but not like too serious, and I get to help people. So.
Okay. Do you really enjoy that?
Yeah, and like the people I'm coaching, they're all my friends that I've been with.
Does that make it hard a little bit sometimes to be their coach while you're their friend?
Occasionally, but not really.
Yeah.
It goes pretty well, I guess, with my group of kids. So.
Yeah, it just reminds me a little bit as you've been walking around, because a couple people have said, well, where's the Brandon coach? You know, because they think you might be a player. But that happened to me when I was coaching college tennis. I got a head coaching job at like 25 years old, and I looked a lot, and so nobody ever knew that I was the coach.
I thought you were one of the players.
Yeah, like, do you guys have a coach with you? You know, so it's kind of a bummer, actually. It's like, give me some respect, you know? Do you ever feel that?
Oh yeah, I feel that.
Okay.
Like, I can do this job, don't worry.
Yeah, I'm qualified.
Respect, Billy. So now what are your plans for this fall?
I'm going to go off the South Dakota School of Mines for chemical engineering.
Okay.
I'll play a little tennis there. They have a club program and get to hit around, travel to a couple tournaments, but mainly just fun time and like...
Yeah. Do you know some of the guys who play on the club team there? Or? It's co-ed, right?
I think so, yeah. I know there's a bunch of people that are just going to be joining who are my age that are going to be coming in the fall.
That you know?
Then, I think it's some of the people there are like James Ferrier.
Oh, really? He played for Stevens a few years ago,
right?
He
played for Stevens a few years ago, and then can't remember any others at the moment, but
some pretty good players.
Oh yeah, very good players.
All right.
They could have a team. They're good enough to have a team.
Yeah, kind of sounds like it.
Do you think you'll continue to be involved with coaching?
Yeah.
Obviously, chemical engineering, you're going to have a pretty rigorous course of study. But
oh yeah. I know I'm gonna. While I'm at Rapid, I get to do some lessons and stuff.
Great.
So.
Okay.
It's enjoyable, kind of relaxed, easy hours.
Good.
And it's great to give back to the game, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's giving you some things.
Learning a lot just from coaching, anyways.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, and then maybe you keep it up out there, and you're out there. Maybe you can do a little bit of scouting and some work for us at Tennis 605 and wear one of these nice shirts that Jesse and I were.
Yeah. Could you do that for us?
Yeah, sure.
All right. We need a West River correspondent.
We need a little more people out on the west side of the state to give us some feedback on what's happening in tennis out there.
Yeah.
Could you do that for us?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Depending on my course schedule, but yeah.
Okay. All right.
In between those chemistry classes.
Right.
Engineering classes.
Oh yeah.
So how are your kids doing here today so far?
They're doing good. I do not know the turnout of how we did with the first match. I don't know like actual scores, but we had some good wins, good losses.
Okay.
Most of the matches were close if we lost them, so that was good.
All right.
And they're having fun. That's the most basic part.
That's the main thing.
Get some more matches out.
Good.
Got a few more ahead of you.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I know you got some things you got to do down there. We really appreciate you taking time with us at Tennis 605, and we're totally serious.
No problem.
Come back to this week on the courts anytime, and we'd really love to have you out there.
I can see you right now.
Repping Tennis
West River
605.
correspondent.
And then you get one of these really cool under.
Yeah. What do you think?
Oh yeah.
From Dakota Lettering.
Oh, they're nice.
Yeah.
We're feeling pretty sharp.
Yeah. They're new today.
We're Tennis 605.
We are tennis. So are you. We all are Tennis 605.
Tennis 605. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back to This Week on the Courts. We have another special guest with us as we're out here at Huether Family Match Pointe with some JTT tennis. So Katie, welcome to the show. How you doing today?
Good.
Are you playing some tennis?
Yeah.
Yeah, how many matches have you played so far?
2.
2? Singles, doubles, mixed?
2 doubles.
Okay, how'd they go for you?
Good. Won the first one 8-3 and then lost the second 2-8.
Okay, playing pretty well?
Yep.
Yeah? What do you think of the competition out here today?
Pretty good competition.
Yeah? Good friendly competitors, or are they really bringing it?
Both.
Both?
Yes.
A good happy medium, huh?
Yeah.
So who's your doubles partner?
Chandler Harstad, and then I played with Logan Hawkins also.
Now, have you played doubles with both of them before?
Yes, yeah.
Well, it's good to have the ability to play with a variety of different doubles partners.
Yeah. And I think that's one of the nice things about JTT. I don't know about your particular team, but on our teams we try to switch people all around. Make sure they're playing with different people all the time and playing different events. Do you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite often.
What's your favorite event?
Probably doubles.
Doubles? The women's doubles, girls doubles, or
Yeah,
mixed?
girls.
Do you like the mixed at all?
Yeah. Yeah, I enjoy that. Especially in the summer, it's nice to do something different, you know?
Yeah, so now do you play on the high school team at Brandon?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, and what year are you going to be?
Senior.
You're going to be a senior?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
all right. So you're working especially hard for the upcoming final senior season? Or?
Yeah. Last hurrah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, good. Brandon has a good team. They compete in the ESD as well as the Metro Conference. And I coached a little bit in the ESD with Aberdeen, and I always know that Brandon was just right there nipping on our heels. And I think they might have got us last year. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Did you? Yeah. Okay.
I think it was the first time.
I think it was too.
ESD,
Yeah. So that's fantastic. So
Katie, how long have you been playing tennis?
Since 7th grade.
Okay, you started in 7th grade, so you aren't one of those that started when you were 7, 8, or 9.
No.
What made you decide to start in 7th grade?
I had a friend that invited me. Yeah.
And is your friend still playing?
No.
That happens more often.
that does happen. Yeah.
She gave you a good choice and made one that, well, hopefully she's still doing something else.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite part about playing?
Playing with my friends. Yeah, that's the best part.
And what's the best part of your game?
Just having fun playing tennis.
Now, what do you think when you're done with high school, and obviously you got your final senior season coming up? That's got to make you choke up a little bit thinking about that. What are your plans after senior year of high school?
Probably major in history and then go on to law school.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, history is kind of an important thing to know when you're going to be involved with
history or English. So.
Both very helpful for law school.
So pretty set on law school? Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Very good. Any particular type of
criminal justice.
Criminal justice, really fantastic.
Well, I was going to suggest that maybe you start officiating in tennis matches, but
yeah, that'd be a good thing to do.
It would help if you could become a judge at some point.
Yeah.
But criminal justice and tennis are not necessarily that compatible.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you get people who, they're trying to steal points. So I guess you need, kind of somebody in the chair who can really take it to them and make sure that they're playing by the rules.
That's right. Good practice, right?
Yeah.
So if there's a girl out there that's thinking about starting to play tennis, or kind of has thought about it and they're afraid that they wouldn't be good at it, what would you recommend to them? What would you tell them?
Just get out and play with a friend, because I don't know, everyone I play with is at varying levels, so.
And there's room for everybody, isn't there?
Yeah. It's a really accommodating sport.
Yeah. Seems like everybody's having fun here today, that's for sure. All right. Well, Katie, thanks a lot for taking some time with us here at Tennis 605 on This Week on the Courts. Appreciate it, and want to wish you the best of luck with the rest of your games today.
Thank you.
Thanks, Katie.
You've worked hard all year. I need you to dig down deep today, because today, everybody plays.
Everybody plays.
Everybody plays.
Everybody plays.
Play. When we first learned to work together, it was through play. We learned social skills, give and take, freedom and teamwork through play. There's no age limit on play, no skill level required. Play It Again Sports knows play. We buy and sell new and quality used sports and fitness equipment for less, so everybody can play.
Come on, let's play.
You bet I play.
Now it's time to play.
Play It Again Sports.
Play It Again Sports.
Play It Again Sports.
The official sponsor of
all those that play.
Welcome back, everyone. We're here with This Week on the Courts, and again, I'm Jesse Daw, and this is Carol McKee, and we have a special guest who just happened upon us here at Huether Family Match Pointe. We have Jennifer Kirby here, and we happen to be sitting right here in front of the Jennifer Kirby Court.
Yeah.
So
pretty neat.
It's very neat.
Yes.
You know, this facility couldn't have happened without the generous support of so many people, including people like yourself. What does it mean to you to have your name on a court, and what was that decision process like for you?
Well, when we first heard about the project, we were very excited about it and what it could do for everyone in Sioux Falls that has an interest in tennis, not just the people that could belong to private clubs. So that got our attention right away. And then when in the fundraising for this facility, I became involved as the project manager for the community appeals campaign. And I probably put in over 1,000 hours of work on that. And so that really just solidified my interest in our investment in this, and makes me very proud to have a court named after me.
That's fantastic. I mean, this is, as I've been able to move down here and get my feet wet, and actually got knee deep in a lot of things as I've been here, just to meet all the people who have donated time and financial resources and things like that. I mean, this is just a dream for so many people. And,
it is a dream. And when I was a child, I played on the Spellerberg courts, and didn't even really play tennis, but chased a tennis ball. And had a great time, but I never could have played indoors in any way when I was a kid. And so to give this opportunity to other kids who are on the public courts in the summer to continue it into the winter, I think is a big gift to the community.
Yeah, and we can't wait to see how this plays out this year, and just the building that we're going to be doing in terms of programming and opportunities for kids.
And it's got to just warm your heart and make it swell to see these kids out here on the courts.
That really does.
Playing, we love seeing it happen, and know that this is just one of many steps that's going to help grow the sport. Absolutely will, and makes it just accessible to everyone. I mean, we've been visiting with some of the players here today too, and coaches. And one of the things that one of the young men said was that when he was looking at a sport to do, something to do in the summer, his uncle advised him that you can run around the track for only so long, but you can play tennis for life. So it's not only just the opportunity for the kids to be here, but for adults as well, and for people to have healthy lifestyles and to be able to sustain those. So absolutely, and I didn't start playing myself, with lessons and everything until I was an adult, and I was such a beginner, and people were like, "Whoa, you've never played tennis before, have you?" And it's like, well, not really. And so it can happen. You
Anytime.
Can take it up as an adult, and if you're passionate about it and continue to play and learn, it's so rewarding and so fun, and you meet so many people too.
Awesome.
And so helpful to stay mobile and flexible.
Right.
Yes.
And keep a young attitude.
Absolutely.
Not only being around all the kids helps, but staying active.
Exactly. And if you have a plan to play with friends, you may not feel like doing it if you're feeling lazy or something like that, but your friends are counting on you, and so you show up and you get that exercise in, and you're always glad you did.
Yes, definitely. It's always so much fun. So.
It is. It really is.
So, do you play a lot now?
I play a lot. It's really good for my mood.
Yes?
So I've noticed if I don't play for a while, I'll start to get kind of grumpy or take life too seriously. And so I try to play a lot, maybe 5 times a week.
That's great.
Wow. Yes.
That's great.
Yes, I love it. In fact, I went to adult tennis camp this year at Gustavus, Tennis and Life Camp.
Yeah.
2 years ago, I went alone. Last year, I brought a friend. This year, we went with 6 friends.
Oh, wow.
And everyone loved it so much, we think we'll be taking about 12 to 15
Fantastic.
women from Sioux Falls next year. So
That's
really
great.
fun.
That sounds like going to camp.
Yes.
Camp in a long time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, do even beginners get to go to the camp?
Anyone can, yeah.
Anyone, yeah.
Very
Carol?
beginners.
Jesse's going to give me some lessons.
Oh, then you'll for sure be ready.
There you go.
Yeah.
We're going to have to do something about this. That sounds like a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun.
They have a great camp. camp there.
Great camp. Yeah,
really,
they have 15 sessions all summer, 100 campers a session, and there's a waiting list for every session. So they know how to do it.
They do, and they focus not just on tennis, but they focus on life skills too.
They do.
Which is really neat.
Yes, all about living your values on and off the court.
Yeah.
And when you leave camp, not only is your tennis game better, but your outlook on life is improved too.
Well, Gustavus Adolphus has stood for excellence for a long time, so that only makes sense that they would explore the whole health of the individual that comes. So.
Yes, yeah, it's a great place.
Wonderful. Yeah. Well, I know that you brought a friend here to show the match point and the facility to them.
Yes.
And we really appreciate you taking some time with us here for this week on the courts.
Okay, thank you.
Anytime, come back and we'll talk tennis or talk camp.
Super.
All right,
All
awesome.
right. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Jennifer.
Thank you.
All right.
We'll be right back. This week on the courts. My co-host Carol is behind the camera now, as we have a couple of Aberdeen JTT players on with us. We have Emily Magera here on my right. How are you doing today, Emily?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. And on my left here we have Isaiah Vilhauer. Isaiah, how are you doing?
I'm doing really well. How are you doing, Jesse?
I'm doing good. So I know these two kids. You guys kids, teenagers.
Wow.
You know, I've worked with them on the court for a little bit here. Adults. Is that what you said? Dream on, buddy. So you're getting there, okay? How old are you?
15.
15, okay. All right. But you guys play junior team tennis, right? And you're down here in Sioux Falls playing. Tell me a little bit about your trip down today and what you're doing.
Well, we woke up pretty early, but we all caravan down here, and now we're here at Match Point, and it's super fun playing inside.
You like it?
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, have you been to the facility before?
No, this is my first time.
Okay, all right.
It's really nice.
Now you've been here.
Yep, I've been here.
Had you played?
I have not played. I've watched.
All right. So how do the courts feel for you?
They're nice.
Are they nice? You like them?
They feel a lot like the outdoor courts.
Yeah. What would it do for you in Aberdeen if you had two of these courts?
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, my.
You could play
Words can't even describe.
Yeah. What do you guys do in the wintertime for tennis?
I mean, just work out, I guess, kind of, and get in shape, ready for the season. So.
Now you guys do some other stuff too, though. You play basketball. Yeah. So you keep pretty busy with that.
Yep.
How much do you get on the court in the wintertime on the tennis court if you're playing basketball?
Hopefully twice a month, maybe.
Okay, is that kind of what you shoot for?
Yeah, I try to.
All right, good. And I know you do a lot of show choir stuff.
And dance classes.
And dance classes. So tell me about that in the wintertime for you.
Well, that's we rehearse like twice a week for 2 hours for show choir, and then dance. It varies on the day, but it's just a lot. And then I'm gone a lot of Saturdays for show choir at competitions.
Okay.
So,
yeah. So tell me a little bit about what's it like playing a sport like tennis, and then also being in show choir and dance. Like, what are the similarities and the differences?
Well, when I play with my dad, like he always tells me to like be light on my feet.
Like play tennis?
When I'm playing tennis with my dad, to be light on my feet like I am in dance class.
Okay.
So then that helps. So then it's like you can move around the court easier.
Okay.
And so it just keeps you in shape.
Okay, good. Yeah. So you see a lot of crossover there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And how about you with basketball? You have tennis as an individual sport. I mean, I know you play as a high school, as a team, but then to play, more of an interactive sport like basketball, like how do you compare and contrast the two?
There's a lot of differences. I mean, when you're on basketball, you have a team and you're all together, whereas tennis is a little bit more individual. You're not just in doubles, it's not quite as much. And another thing is in tennis, you make your own calls.
Yeah.
Whereas basketball, you have refs.
Okay.
So that's one difference.
Yeah. How is that different? I mean, what does that do for you as a player?
Well, I feel like it gives you more power, kind of. Yeah. I mean, you get to call your own calls, but you try and call them as fair as you possibly can. So.
Yeah. Do you ever come across opponents that maybe make the wrong calls?
Yeah, I've gotten into a couple little arguments, I guess, with some opponents.
Yeah. What do you do when that happens?
I mean, first couple times you gotta say, are you sure that was out? It looked very close, or how far was it out, or something like that. And then if it gets to the point where it's just keeps on happening, it's consistent, then I'd maybe bring over a coach or someone to watch the match.
Yeah, is that kind of your approach too?
Yeah, and like if that happens a lot, then it's just you have to kind of realize like, okay, they're going to be calling your ball, so maybe not go for super long. And then if they just call it, you just have to shake it off and just get ready for the next point.
Okay, so try not to let what happened in the past really bother you, and really get ready for that next point. That's really important, isn't it?
Yeah, very.
I mean, I think that's huge in tennis.
Definitely.
Yeah, because you know, it's just you out there. You know, it's not like basketball where you call in for a sub. Coach, I need a sub here. You know? Yeah. So I think it's really cool that you pointed that out. You know, the whole like you call your own lines versus having officials, because I think that's one of the great benefits of tennis too. Is that you know we there's a little bit more maybe ethics and integrity and sportsmanship kind of built into it. And do you guys see that come through in your coaching? Like, not your coaching, but when people coach you, do they emphasize that? Do they talk about those things?
To an extent,
Yeah.
Yeah.
In what ways? Like, what are some examples?
I mean, we all kind of know that we have to be good sports, and so I think it's just kind of a known thing.
Yeah.
And then there's always some kids that even have a reputation of calling pretty close.
Yeah. So you just prepare for that ahead of time and maybe not try to hit the ball so close to the line?
Not go as angles as much
Yeah.
as you would.
Yeah. Good. All right. What's your favorite shot?
Ooh, like cross-court forehand.
Okay. All right. You like to rip those?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. How about you, Isaiah?
Definitely betweener.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How many have you gotten in a match successfully?
Well, during the high school season, I hit one. And I was one for one, yep. I got the point.
Oh, got the point,
I mean,
too.
granted, it was probably the only highlight of that match, but,
Really?
but it was pretty fun, though.
All right. Working on the slice?
Yeah, I'm working on it. So,
I know that's an up-and-coming part of your game. How about you? Slice a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
It's coming.
Yeah. Do you guys miss me?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was totally unfair, wasn't it?
I don't know how you say no. I mean, you're on live television.
I miss you guys, so. Yeah. I'm so glad you guys could come down here today.
Thank you. Thanks for inviting us to a nice facility you have here.
You know, I want to, extend that invitation and just have it open to you guys like all winter. And if you ever want to come down and get some court time, let me know.
All right.
We can help you out. And so it's great to have you all down here.
Thank you very much.
All right. No problem. So we'll be right back with.
Welcome back to This Week on the Courts. Jesse, you were having way too much fun with Emily and Isaiah.
You know, I feel so fortunate to have had the time to work with the Aberdeen kids that I had, and there are a couple of players that I've worked with for a handful of years, and so it's just really fun to have them here in the facility and get them on the show too.
And it's been fun to have all these kids here today and coaches.
Yep.
A red letter day. Not only did we get to wear our brand new 605 gear from Dakota Lettering and Dakota Sports.
Thank you.
We're pretty thrilled with, but we got to talk to all kinds of players and coaches.
Yeah, and a supporter too.
And a supporter.
A donor. So
Jennifer Kirby was wonderful to have her on here.
Right. That was a surprise. So thank you, Jennifer.
Yes, thank you. I'm learning more and more all about the tennis. Learn about tweeners. Learn about scoring. And now I can look forward to some more tournaments coming up.
All right, we have some tournaments coming up.
We do. We have one coming up. The next one is July 10th.
Yep, the weekend after the 4th, and that's going to be the Brookings Junior Open.
Yep, level 6.
Yep, and the registration deadline is coming up this coming Sunday, the July 5th, so you want to get your entries in.
And we also have the CC Lee Open in Aberdeen.
Yeah, and it's a really nice thing that they do with the Brookings tournament and then the CC Lee. They basically play them back to back so that people can travel from Brookings up to Aberdeen and get both tournaments in.
And the deadline for that one is a couple days later, July 7th.
Yep.
So, but why not register for both at the same time?
Get it done. Get in Tennis Link and get it done.
Yeah.
After that, we have a really kind of unique situation here in Sioux Falls. Typically, we have the S4 Adult Open, and we are going to have that as well. But this year, it is actually held in conjunction with the National Public Parks Tournament. And so the junior tournament is going to be involved as well, or it's taking place at the same time. And so this is actually a national tournament that's going to be held here in Sioux Falls for both adults and juniors.
Special.
So it is. It's going to be a great tournament. There's going to be a lot of good tennis to play, a lot of good tennis to watch. So, different divisions available for males, females, men, women, boys, and girls. So come on out and play.
Now, do we know what courts they're going going to be having these?
Yeah, they're going to use a few different facilities. The main facility will be McKinnon Park. The Brandon Junior Open is what really is going to be the junior National Public Park Tournament, because that's typically the time that they run their junior tournament. So I know we're going to be using courts throughout the community. I'm not sure exactly what divisions are going to be held where, but McKinnon will be the main tournament site.
Well, that starts July 23rd.
Yes.
Registration deadline is July 18th.
Yes.
So we'll have time. We'll have a couple more shows in there where we can find out a little bit more about what age divisions will be where.
Exactly, yeah.
But it's going to involve courts throughout the Sioux Empire,
it will,
sounds like.
Yes, yes.
Wow. That's pretty awesome.
And then coming up after that is the Yankton tournament to round out July. And so the Lewis and Clark adult non-raking and the junior level 6 tournament.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Another adult and junior. It's time to start seeing some adult tournaments, isn't it?
It is, yeah. So it's really great to have opportunities for the adults to get out and compete as well.
Yeah. Heading into the height of tennis.
Yes, for sure. Well, we've got Wimbledon going on the Pro Tour, so
we almost forgot about Wimbledon.
Yeah,
there's so much going on here.
Just started yesterday, so the fortnight began yesterday, and it's going to be a great Wimbledon tournament. It's the traditional Grand Slam, and so it's the one that all the players, they wear all white, and there's a lot of, again, tradition and history affiliated with that, and it's really a fun event. So
lots of tennis to talk about.
Yes.
And we're so thrilled. Once again, we want to thank Dakota Lettering and Dakota Sports for the great new Tennis 605 gear, and you can get your own. We have set up a store on tennis605.com where you can link to that and go to Dakota Lettering and order your very own. If you don't like what they have there's a lot of great options. Under Armour, Nike.
Yeah, I love my shirt.
Yeah, I can't wait to see you in your hoodie.
Yeah.
Not only do we have those options, but you can go into the Dakota Sports either in Sioux Falls or Rapid City and pick something else out and have your customized Tennis 605 shirt in time for one of these tournaments.
Yes, yeah, bring it. We might have to wear a Tennis 605 logoed shirt and you get an interview for sure or something. We need to figure something out.
How are we going to identify our posse?
Exactly, yeah.
Our Tennis 605 posse. Get a shirt on and let us know you're ready for the interview.
Yes.
Sounds like a great idea.
All right.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for joining us this week on the courts, folks. I'm Carol McKee.
And I'm Jesse Daw.
And you are
Tennis 605.